Graduate with honors. We're here because you're looking for the best of the best of the best, sir.
Hey guys, welcome back to Red Hot Raids. This week we see Valks absolutely take control as they start to come across into levels 9, 10 and 11, and we introduce a new clan, Mariana Trench, and that's the War Whale sister clan. So they come in with a couple of great replays. We also see Captain Awesome take up the microphone, and he and I do a bit of joint commentary over the War Whales replays. So we hope you guys enjoy our week's worth of raids and have a bit of a laugh. Alright, so I'm here with Captain Awesome from War Whales. This was his suggestion to come up with, where we do a bit of a dual commentary and record both, you know, what these guys were planning for it. War Whales spend a lot of time planning, like a lot of the premier clans do, and we're just going to have a bit of a play in there at the same time. So say hello to Captain Awesome, everyone.
G'day everybody, it's good to be here, Bandit.
Yeah, thanks, man. It's been a long process. I've just pushed play on the video. We're going to start having a look. And can you explain to all of us who Johnny is from War Whales?
Yeah, Johnny's he is our best attacker. Anytime any 10 or 10 or 11 needs advice or wants to talk through raids, he's there. And he just reads bases so quickly, you know.
Why did he drop the giant? Was that purely just to take damage from that archer tower and save an ability or a rage on that queen?
The ability, basically, yeah.
Yep. I like how he doesn't draw the clan castle, so it's obviously was a re-hit because he's dropped that poison down and just smashed in his group of Valks, and they've just gone nuts.
Yeah, well, his favourite attacks were Valks and Hogs before the update. So he's just fitting right in, man.
Yeah, it's me personally. I never did a lot of Valks beforehand, and now obviously I'm trying to catch up with all the attacks. But those Valks just ripped through that midfield. 2 rages, I think you had one just preliminary to getting in, and then also one around the town hall and the Infernos, and then it's just the Hogs at the end. Yeah, and they've got the one heal.
That's it. Yeah, I think the correct terminology is a Fuxie raid or Fuxie or something like that. So it's your kill squad going down the middle, your AQ walking around the outside, and your Hogs going around the other side.
Is that because it Fuxies the base up, or how does that work?
I'm pretty sure it Fuxies it up. Spot on, mate.
Well, that's going to be the end of the video. I guess next few times we're going to get used to this, just so everyone's aware. It's taken us half an hour to be able to record 2-minute videos. Sound, I should say, for me to be able to use it.
7 devices.
Yeah, on 3 devices. I have got more than 7, but yeah, I mean, we've got a second one this war, which will be later on with Captain Awesome as well, and that was his Town Hall 10. And from there, I will see you next one, Captain Awesome.
Can't wait to be back.
Click on that. So we're back then for our second replay now, and this is your attack, Captain Awesome, on another Town Hall 10. It's a bit of a trick base with the 2 Infernos approaching from that Town Hall base there, and you've gone in with a Queen Walk tail lava loon. Is that right?
A bit of a queen charge. I'm going to sort of come straight into that core and try and get the queen.
Oh, you charged in, did you?
Yeah, a queen. Yeah, war break. Have you started yet?
Yep. I'm definitely watching. We're all watching.
Oh, yeah.
So was this?
Yeah, the war breakers go in.
Yep, and it was a double witch clan castle. So you've put your poison just up in front there, so it gets the witches because they'll always sit back.
Yeah.
You had to get that rage. Did it take you long to plan this? It's quite a common sort of base. It has been for the last sort of 12 months now. But how many attacks did it take before you've come up with this plan, or was this a fresh one? I'm putting you on the spot now, aren't I?
I can't believe you're showing this one, because this one I didn't have to plan at all. It was one of our new Town Hall 10s, Caesar.
Yeah.
He got 99%.
Yeah, on the first one, yeah.
Exactly, basically.
Yeah, well, because we've got so many Go-Vahos this week. I thought I'd show something different. And I mean, I've shown this recently on my YouTube on another version of the base, same sort of base. So people are still using it. It's still an active one in there. I can't believe he had 2 single Infernos though.
No, one's a multi.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. One single, one of each. That was what I meant. Yeah. So
Yeah.
your queen dies though.
I believe we don't usually come around bases like that.
Yeah, we still see him. Your queen died. Your swag dropped your king at the end there.
Yeah.
You only had about 15 loons left, so it was a bit of a challenge.
Yeah, I reckon. It's just going to be time again.
Yeah, it's always time. It's getting used to this 3 minutes, isn't it?
It is, absolutely.
All right, so that's that one finished, and we look forward to more next time. So that was all a bit of fun, and yeah, hopefully in the next coming weeks, we get a bit more out of it. But really good. Thanks, Captain, for your time. Next week, maybe we can learn what his name is. So the next replay we're going to get into was Emin's attack in a organised war versus LP3. Chiron, he's gone with a Queen Walk and mass witches, and it was quite an interesting attack to see. You look at his hero levels, 33 Queen, 30 King. This is a near max Town Hall 10. And he smashed it, absolutely smashed it. Didn't take any poisons for the clan castle. He's gone in with a hog set, with a earthquake set instead. And you just see the power of these Valks, and this is why it's taking over. So one freeze on the right hand Inferno, gets that heal in the midfield because he knows those Valks are going to be able to get a little bit out of that. Those Infernos are just down in so much time. And you look at the Loons chasing desperately after these Valks, but just doesn't catch a hold of it. So the Queen's healers on the side there, they were taking fire to this air defence, but the Valks break through those walls. If they were high-level walls, it might have been a fail, but you have a look now, this Loon just chasing after these Valks, and the move speed just means they stay in front, and then the healers get to top them up. You see now the Valks, they'll break through the wall again and get in, and that air defence will get one shot. It's just amazing to see how this has worked out in the end, and the Loon again catches up. So the King got down the bottom there, the bottom left-hand side, and he managed to clear through with those couple whizzies, and there was a Valk there at one stage, and the last of the Valks have died now, and it's left up to his Queen to finish off, and absolutely brilliant attack to take out the top Town Hall 10 in this organised war. Really, really good to see. Emin also did have another attack which was very close on his first attempt, but just missed out on that one, so it was a 5-star war for Emin. Next replay we've got is Mariana Trench. It's their first one for the war, and we're looking at a shattered Go-Vaho. It looked like the base had a murder hole, kill zone, and it was just silly things to have, especially with such a short draw CC. So looking at 3 Loons and a Dragon, and one of the things with your Go-Vahos, it's important for a very quick herd on those edges there. You've got to make sure you get that so your troops are going to funnel on the inside quickly, and he's done that brilliantly. Big Hoss, and gets those wall breakers in. Poison slows those Loons down just long enough for the Queen to come out and be effective, and we'll see now the Valks will go in. I think he's got, what is it, 9 Valks there to go in. So the redheads, they'll come out. Where are they? There they are. And they're going to mix up by the looks of it. So some are going to go off to the left, some are going to go through the centre. And I would expect to rage very shortly. There we go. This rage, you just watch these redheads. Everything's dead. It just dies so quick. It's a good placement of the jump there, because that allowed the Valks to get into the middle, get into that Town Hall, Clan Castle, and then take out that secondary Inferno. What I also like to see was he dropped 3 hogs up there to get that Archer Tower. Otherwise, that Archer Tower really would have given his Queen a lot of grief. So it's some very, very good surgical hogging here. Didn't go all out in them. Didn't just spam down everything. That's a very nice looking second heal as well. And that will get different groups of hogs. And you see the last of the hog come out there on the left-hand side. So, yeah, really, really good raid to see. What was it? 88k base or something like that. So, quite a high level Town Hall 10. And the hogs with the big looking maces, they just go through and knock it all out. So definitely seeing the Go-Vahos becoming a very viable army, with or without the Queen Walk. and it's definitely going to shake up Town Hall 10s. So we wanted to get the the attacking power a lot better out, and they've definitely done it. So we're going to go into a replay now from Aussie Addicts, and this is just the one for the week, and this was Shine Eternal hitting QHS. Now this was, I think, their bottom Town Hall 10 in the war, 85k. So you see the Town Hall 9 point defences mostly, but just with the level 1 and 2 Infernos in the midfield. So this was a Queen Walk go the hoe, and like I said, they're going to be a very, very popular thing to come out now. So Shine goes through the middle there with his queen, sends out the hog. He wants that to go and get the clan castle. Hound clan castle. I think these hounds are going to become a lot less frequent, because especially if you're seeing Valks running through midfield, people are just going to ignore the hounds. Even with a loon in the one we saw from Emin, still couldn't even catch the Valks to be up, let alone kill him. So you see he uses the one clan castle golem in the end down the bottom. That's to get a quick herd as well. He's got those wizards out. There was really very few buildings down there for him to get. In go the redheads, and I think he's going to be jumping into the middle, or is the jump for later on? No, so he's gone with the rage. So with the rage, Valks, they're just going to absolutely make a mess of that wall very quickly to get in. The king went to them. The jump was to get over the top there, and unfortunately the redheads, quite a few of them did die there, so that Inferno is going to give him a little bit of grief. Pops the rage on old Jimmy Bob, and he'll charge out there and hopefully get the job done. So you can see the hogs there just running around. He did miss the defences on the left hand side there. There was still a couple of defences. I don't think we can see it in the zoom at the moment, but out comes that last heal, or the only heal. I think he only had the one heal. We see a speed up there. So yeah, there's a mortar and a air defence on the left hand side there, but he still had plenty of time in the bag. So great rage Shine. Just got a coffee in the background there. Sorry if you can hear that noise. Now we see we're going into the Town Hall 9 attacks now. And this is Mariana Trench's second attack. We're looking at a Town Hall 9 Queen Charge Dragon Loon attack. So I've only watched this the one time, and it was a good attack to see. He's really taken the walk and the charge right in there. So you see those 3 air defences down the bottom, and a lot of people don't really know how to assess air defences like that set up, but this is a brilliant raid here from TVE. I'm not sure if they call him Kian or TVE, but you see the king up the top there trying to get that last air defence, and level 28 king is it. He's not going to get the air defence down. The clan castle's going to stop him, but the clan castle's then going to be going to the queen afterwards, which is ideal. Nice early jump. Not too sure why he's put that down so early. To me, it looked like it was a bit of a misspell drop, because the poison's gone down directly next to it. So that's what I would have to assume there, because the queen's always going to target that archer tower next. Rage goes down, and you see the queen. She's going to be stubborn. She's not even going to go looking for that jump spell. So that's what sort of made me think it might be a bit of a missed drop. So he's still got the one rage. Loons in the bag, lots of minions in the bag, rage in a haste. Fighting against that one blower, and we see the use of that rage come out just to get him over the line there. So it was good use of those loons there. Unfortunately, had the hit the heat seekers, but at the same time, that's better on the loon than the dragon. So you see that Tesla farm at the back end there. Queen's still going. She's still got 2 healers left at the end of it. And that's it. Thank you, Mother, for the rabbits all over. So well done, Kian. Next, we're going to see an attack from TheClashingDead. And it's a Town Hall 9 Govaho. General Z in the war versus Cold September. This was an organised war on the weekend. Saturday, Sunday. Actually, it might have been Friday, Saturday, I think it was, because we did the 2 in Above and Beyond back to back. And you see there the quick herding on the sides. Then the Queen starts to move up. Down go the redheads. The Hound in the clan castle, so pretty much they're just going to ignore it. The Queen's going to get held up on that. Just the one wizard following as well. You do see with the Govahos, people don't use a lot of wizards. It's 4 or 5 wizards. What I like to see there was the giant bomb got tripped. It was just a single giant bomb, and you didn't see a knee-jerk reaction heal. The heal was well weighted for the midfield where the Valks were going to be spending much longer. Also, great use of hogs at the start there. Very surgical. I think that was 5 hogs, and they've gone in and killed 3 defences by themselves while everything else was happening. No heal required. Just a really, really good spot to see that at the same time. So you see quite a few more hogs coming out now, and this second heal is going to go just after that giant bomb. So brilliant reaction time there. And there's 2 mortars down the bottom, and I think a Tesla just shooting that Valk up top there. And what was funny with... Oh, no, it wasn't this attack. I'm thinking of the next one. So, great raid general. He's in the Clashing Dead, but yeah, we do jump into above and beyond every now and again and help with the organised wars. This is going to be a mass Valk attack. Now, what's interesting to see, this is quite a new strategy with the update and the upgrade to DPS and changes in hit points and attack speeds and all of this. And this was a 2-minute raid, so just under 2 minutes. You see 2 groups of Valks going there. They're used basically to get those side storages as quickly as possible, then get into the midfield and get the job done. So Clan Castle Valks as well, 200 hit points difference. Definitely worthwhile using those max Valks out of the Clan Castle. Now you see this is a bit of an anti-Valk. A Clan Castle with the Golem, and the reason being is you see those Valks go down to about 20% health, but then get healed up. So you see myself, he did react well. He saw that it was a Golem in the Clan Castle. It's not going to take long to kill it with all those Valks running around, crazy angry redheads. And, you know, he reacted to that well. So 4 heals is the combo. You're looking at trying to get the best value you can out of your heals. And there is a lot of random luck with this raid, but it's just a really good strat to see. You know, it's very easy to get. You can see it with level 3 and level 4 Valks. There's not a massive difference in hit points between the Valks. It's only a 50 hit point difference from level 3 to 4. So it's just about analysing the base well and getting it in there. And myself picked this out absolutely brilliantly. You see also only level 20 King, level 21 Queen. So it's not that he's got huge heroes or anything like that. There's redheads running around everywhere. And that's all over Red Rover. You see the swag heal at the end there. Now we've got our last war replay, and it's another one from the Clashing Dead, and it's another Shattered Govaho from the LP3 Chiron organised war. This was over the Sunday, Monday. So really good fun. This one was an 8-star win to Above and Beyond, and this was Shane's Govaho. That's Inar's backwards, and you see the usual standard with the 2 split golems, then the quick herd, and in go the redheads. Now, I don't know if I'm the only one that thinks this, but if you hear a big group of redheads thrown down, it sounds like something out of Space Invaders to start off with. Witches in the Clan Castle, drops down that first hill, gets down that poison. So it's very good reaction time. You see a second poison going at the back there for the Queen, and that's good because she's going to be pewing away, and she will be doing quite a fair bit of damage, but that poison will just keep her in check. He didn't really need it anywhere else. You're not going to need it for skeletons or anything like that running all the Valks. So you see this surgical hogging start there. So doesn't spam them all down, and if you notice, he's still got his Clan Castle left, and he's pretty close to the point, and he sort of goes, oh no, what do I do? Where do I put it? He's just chucked him out. Out come the max Valks, and they start clearing trash buildings. So you see the heroes are in the midfield there. He's got his Queen's ability. That's pushed there. So, yeah, great raid, Shane. I think he had a 6-star war. So, yeah, I really hope you guys have enjoyed this week's replays. Valks look like they're going to be a very, very real thing going forward. So